Good afternoon, everybody. This is Coach Anthony Williams with Connected Athletics, a new startup company based here in Austin, Texas. Connected Athletics is a company who's built a platform to help high school athletes connect with other athletes, help them connect with college coaches during the recruiting process, and help them build their brand as they make the transition from high school to college, and then eventually on either to a pro career in the NFL or into a career that has to do with their major down the road. Uh, Today, we are excited to talk to our first player from outside the state of Texas. Young man took the proactive approach to contact me and say, "Hey, coach, I'd love to come on your podcast and tell my story." So we've got a linebacker from the class of 22 from Brookhaven High School in Brookhaven, Mississippi, Marvis McDaniel. Marvis, how you doing today?
Good, coach.
Good. Hey, thanks for joining us, man. Once again, you are the first player from outside of Texas, so I'm excited to hear your story. I've been watching your video and doing some checkup on you. You're a really good looking prospect in the class 22. Tell me what you're doing right now in this COVID environment. How are you staying in shape? Although even though you can't work out with your teammates.
I go with my cousin sometime. We might go run up and down the hills in our backyard. We go run a mile around school.
What about weights? What are you doing to keep your strength up?
Uh, I ain't been lifting up, but I've been doing push-ups every night.
Okay. Okay. And then tell me a little bit about how you've been staying in contact with your teammates and your high school coaching staff. What are you guys using, Zoom or text messages, conference calls, or what?
Text message.
Okay. And you were going into your junior year. Tell us, did you play varsity as a sophomore last year?
Yes, sir.
Great. Well, I've watched your video several times as a former linebacker, both inside and outside at both levels. I really enjoyed your film, but I want to bring it up and have you kind of talk to the kind of player that you are, and then get into what kind of player you're going to be going into your junior year. You ready to do that?
All right, let go.
Okay. All right. And once again, can you see your huddle video?
What you say?
Can you see your huddle video?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit start. And just kind of talk us through who you're playing, what you're thinking, what your assignment was. Just give these coaches an idea of your mental preparation for the game. Here we go.
Yes, sir. We were playing pick a U in that game.
Love how you came down here right there.
I was killing the guard on that play. They were like a little blitz. We were playing with cone. They were Lauren County.
Marvis, your video shows you playing both inside and outside linebacker. Do you have a preference? Do you like both?
I like both. It don't matter.
Okay.
I play a little bit DN too.
Okay.
They were pedal, blitz.
Now, are you blitzing in that situation, or are you just reading the play and coming downhill hard?
Reading the play, coming down here hard.
Okay.
Pick a unit. Then when I got the block.
Yeah, I love that one. I love that you're showing special teams here, but I love how you take on and get off block. It's something a lot of linebackers don't show. So tell me, do you like playing on special teams on the kickoff team?
Yes, sir.
Do you like playing on the kickoff team, playing on special teams?
Yes, sir. All of it.
Good patience, good tackling. Would you consider yourself a big hitter and a good tackler?
Yeah, I would consider myself that.
Okay. You move really, really well for a young linebacker. You read plays and attack it. I love that. You guys stacking the box in this team.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Oh boy.
I think, sir.
Go ahead, Marvis.
I think another play. It probably longer than that. It kind of messed up on editing.
Talk to me about how, so you obviously show coming downhill really well. Talk to me about getting sideline to sideline. What kind of quickness and speed do you have?
My 4 time 4 7, but when I focus going down here, I don't focus about the guard and net. I just focus on trying to get on top and try to make the play.
Okay. It's a good read, good scrape there. Inside out coverage, attacking that inside hip. That's nice work. Oh boy. Okay. Blocking. So I didn't see a lot of plays on your highlight reel. Talk to me a little bit about how you are in pass coverage. When you playing in either in man or in zone, how comfortable you in those situations?
I'm not really too good at that right now. Like I ain't real good at it right now.
Is that something you're working on to get ready for this coming year?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, do you work with a trainer, or are you just working on your own to work on those kind of things, or no?
Working on my own.
Okay, I like it. Well, let's get into getting to know you a little bit better. So, you've got a nice 3.0 GPA. Tell me about the importance of academics with you right now.
Uh, it, it really important. I'm just trying to keep my grades up. Trying to go to college and
What are some of your favorite subjects? What classes do you like?
I like English.
Okay. And is there a specific teacher or counselor or someone that's helping you out academically that you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, Miss Molly Greer.
Okay. And how do they help you?
She helped me out of school after practice. She would let me come by the house. She helped me do a couple of homeworks and stuff
Okay.
with her.
All right. Well, I show you right now showing 6'1", 230, which is tremendous size for only a NB junior. Tell me, are you still that size now? Have you gotten bigger? Have you gotten taller? What's your height and weight right now before we get into the season?
I'm 6'2" 9". I'm 233.
Okay. And then, so, I mean, you've got tremendous size. Where do you think your height and weight will be by the time you graduate from Brookhaven?
I'm hoping to be around 240.
Okay. And then what just tell me, and this is just important for college coaches, former coach myself, but what do you plan on doing to make sure you maintain your speed and quickness at that size?
Working out, trying to stay in shape. Eating the right stuff,
Okay.
keeping my body good and everything.
Right. Well, as you know, there are a lot of good linebackers in the state of Mississippi and across the nation in your class. Tell me how you differentiate yourself as a linebacker against the competition.
Uh, I don't know. I don't try to worry about other. I don't try to worry about other linebackers. I try to do me and. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this way. What are some of your strengths and weaknesses as a linebacker? What do you do really good? And what are some of the things you're trying to work on to improve your play in your junior season?
I get off blocks pretty good and tackling and reading plays, but getting in coverage and trying to drop back quick enough, I need to work on that. That's my weakness.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about, you're still early in the recruiting process. Have you heard from some schools? Where are you right now in the recruiting process?
I ain't heard from no school yet.
Okay. And it's kind of tough, obviously, with COVID-19 and no camps, no combines, no 7-on-7. But I can tell you, with somebody your size, with your film, and if you keep those grades up, you'll be hearing from a lot of schools here coming up for sure. Let's talk a little bit about your relationship with your coaches at your high school. Tell me a little bit about your relationship with your position coach and your head coach.
We're very good. We close together. I'm close with all of them. One little next door to me. Coach Pooh.
Mm-hmm. And what has he taught you so far as a player?
He taught me a lot about my attitude. He said a lot of coaches won't accept people about bad attitudes.
Okay. Well, you talk about attitude. Let's talk a little bit about leadership. Although you're only going in your junior year, talk to me about how you play a leadership role on your team.
I try to keep them motivated because they do fuss a lot, and I try to keep them. They don't need to be fussing with their teammate.
Okay, and what are you doing to help the underclassmen below you? There's some of those freshmen and sophomore who are trying to make that varsity team. What do you do? What are you doing to help them play a role in your team?
I try to motivate them. Try to tell them keep their head up. And then they got it.
Okay. I know you're still only going to your junior year, but as you look out to playing in college, what are some of the things you're looking forward to being a student athlete at the college level?
I look forward. I just look forward to myself just playing ball and just trying to shine. Try to take the next college team where I go to a championship.
Okay. Kind of going back a little bit, I mean, you once again still just a junior, but do you have an idea of what schools you're looking forward to hearing from in the recruiting process? Like what schools stick out to you right now that you want to hear from?
Maybe LSU, Mississippi State, a couple of SWAC schools. It don't really matter to me.
Okay. Let's talk about you as a people who are important in your life. Tell me about some people who are going to help you make your decision on where you're going to go to school in 2 years. Parents, a coach, friends of the family. Who's going to help you make that decision?
My mom, my uncle.
Your mom, your uncle. Do they have any? Did they play any athletics back in the day in high school or anything?
My uncle did. He played linebacker.
Okay, good to hear. Um, Let me ask you this: away from football and working out, what do you like to do in your spare time when it's not in a COVID-19 environment? Do you like to hunt? Do you like to fish? Hang out with your friends? Tell us a little bit about you as a person away from football.
I like to fish a lot. I go deer hunting.
So you like to fish a lot, and what else?
Deer hunting.
What else do you like to do when you're not fishing?
I might go shoot some basketball around the corner in the net, and nothing else to do.
Okay. Are you a video game guy? You like playing any video games?
Sometimes, but I'm not a big gamer.
What about on your phone? What are some of your favorite apps? Are you a Twitter guy, Instagram, TikTok? What do you do on your phone?
Instagram.
Okay. All right. And then just tell me, obviously we're staying inside and being safe with COVID-19. Tell me about your relationship. Are you the baby of the family? You have brothers and sisters? Tell me a little bit about the dynamics of your family.
Yeah, I'm the biggest. I'm the firstborn. I try to keep biggest and the oldest.
You're the biggest and the oldest?
Yes, sir.
You have younger siblings, brothers and sisters, younger than you?
Yes, sir. I got a
What's their
sister.
name?
Her name Betty Dixon.
How old is she?
13.
Okay, and so you play the role of a big brother, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right, and you take that job serious, I assume?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Real serious.
Hey, I know it's early once again, but have you thought about what you might want to major in when you get to college?
Not yet.
Okay.
Me and my parents been talking about it though.
No, I'm sure you'll figure that out. You still have 2 more years of high school. You'll have time to figure that out. But obviously it's important. Somebody's going to see you play for the first time this fall, and they're going to say, "Man, that number 42, he reminds me of who? Who do you pattern your game off of? What linebacker do you look up to in college or in pros?"
He just went to the NFL, but I was thinking about Isaiah Simmons.
Okay, yeah. So actually a lot of similarities. A very freakish athlete as far as size and speed. What about his game do you look to pattern into your game?
He can cover anybody on the field. He can play a whole lot of positions. It don't matter where you put him at.
Okay. Another thing that coaches will ask you once you go on some unofficial or official visits is simple question, but why do you love football?
I just love football because of the game. I just love playing the game football.
What age did you start playing this game?
6
Okay, was that in pads or flag?
pads.
Okay. And have you always played linebacker, or did you play a little some of the other positions like running back or quarterback or D line?
I would play linebacker and then
Okay. And then tell me the name of your favorite youth team when you were playing back when you were young.
The Wildcats.
Wildcats, okay. So next year, when you will give you an idea of kind of who you are, once again, it's pregame. What kind of music are you listening to get you hyped before a game in the locker room? What are some of the artists you listen to?
Ride Wave. That's the only one I listen to.
Okay. And is that something you do even in your workouts now? When you're running, do you put in your earbuds and just listen to them to get you hyped, or do you, or you just kind of like to have it quiet?
I listen to them, give me hype.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about once we get past this COVID-19 environment and you're able to get back outside with your friends or a girlfriend. What kind of shoes are you rocking on your feet? You got a strong shoe game or no?
And nah, I don't too much worry about a shoe game.
Okay. All right. As far as going into next year, have you and your teammates made some goals for the team for next year?
Not really.
What do you want to do as an individual player? What are some of the what are some of the stats you want to improve on for this year?
I try to get my tackles up per game, and yeah, my tackles up.
Okay. What about your sacks and some of those other stats too?
Yeah, I need to get them up.
And you mentioned earlier that you're something you're going to work on is being more of a playmaker in the passing game. Do you have a certain number of maybe picks or pass blocks you have in mind as a goal for this year?
I plan on at least having at least 10 picks by the end of the season.
Okay, that 10, that's a lot. Okay, I hear you on that. That'll make a strong, aggressive goal. I'm sure you play with a lot of great players on your team, and I'm sure you've played against a lot of great players. Are there any players on your team or on other teams that you respect their game that you would say, hey, these college coaches need to look at these guys too? Who are those guys?
I can't think of his name, but uh, I can't think of his name right now. But he a good quarterback.
On your team or another team?
Another team.
What about some of the guys you play with on your team that you think should be recruited?
Our quarterback, Dre Ross.
What year is he? Is he a junior or senior or what?
He in my class.
Okay. Who else?
And AJ Robinson. He a DN.
Okay. Good to hear. You shout those guys out. In football, as you know, as a player, overcoming adversity is something that's just part of football. Give me an example or a story of one time when you had to overcome some type of adversity.
Ooh, dang.
Maybe it was an injury or maybe something that happened to your family or your sister or something like that.
Oh yeah. My freshman year, I was playing one football game, and it was end of the game, and I got the news that my papa had died. I had to
I'm sorry to
overcome it.
hear that. And how did that change you as a player? How has it motivated you?
It motivated me a lot because he wanted me to go. He wanted to come to every game and watch me. You know, I told him before they buried him, I told him I was gonna make it. And I'm gonna give him his wish, his dying wish.
Okay. So, and once again, we are sorry on the loss of your father. Is there anybody else that's filled that role? Who else is an influential person in your life right now?
My mom.
Your mom. Tell me about her a little bit. Why is she so influential to you?
And she always telling me, you got this son and everything else. She tell me I could be number one if you want to. She did all in your head and everything. She want to keep me going.
Okay. And what does your mom do for a living?
Right now she in college at Jackson State University.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Do you play? You're obviously a very athletic player with good size. Do you play other sports like basketball or baseball or run track?
I do track.
What events do you do?
Shot put and dish.
Okay, I know the track season got shut down pretty early, but what was your PR? What was your best throw in those events?
130 for shot put, and 130 for dish, and shot put is a 40.
Okay. Is this something you enjoy in the off season?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. Obviously, coaches want to know as much about a player and to make them successful as far as your learning style. Would you consider yourself somebody who learns better in a verbal way, in a visual way, or more of a physical or demonstrative way?
Visual.
Okay. So you like to have somebody kind of show it to you before you do it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And is that something your coaches are doing with you now, as you guys put in different schemes and coverages?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Couple last questions here. Why do you think your game translates to the college level?
Uh, I don't know.
Well, do you think you bring good size? Do you bring good energy, your tackling ability? What are some of the things you think coaches will like that you'll be able to do that you're doing in high school that you'll be able to do in college?
I bring like size, strength, hand mobility, speed.
Okay, I like it. And then just tell me, so what are some of the things as you start to get into the recruiting process? Do you have an idea of schools you want to go to, and will that decision be based on distance from home, culture, scheme, family atmosphere? What's important to you when you pick your college?
Uh, I just want to pick that's best fit for me, or where it feel like it's home at.
Okay, so that home feeling is something that's important to you.
Yes, sir.
What about distance? Are you okay to be away from home, or you want to stay close so your family can see you play?
It could be okay. It could be okay. Away from home, they can come see
Okay,
me play.
all right. Well, tell me a little bit. So we like to always finish these interviews with a we call it a elevator pitch. You have 30 seconds to tell all these college coaches that'll be watching this recording why they should recruit you. Tell us in 30 seconds why they should come after you and why they should offer you.
Y'all should offer me because I'm gonna get y'all to the championship. I'm a big time playmaker. I'm gonna do everything y'all asked me to do. Uh, I ain't too bad athlete on the field.
Okay. Well, hey, we are looking forward to watching you on the field this year. I'll probably definitely be watching your film. If you ever need anything, definitely reach back out to me like you did, Marvis. I wish you nothing but good luck and to you and your family.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Be safe, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks.